Raise your hand if you are not confident looking at yourself naked when no one else is around. No one's there to judge you but the two eyes in your own head. Oh, okay. Being naked is difficult because I can make myself look pretty good in clothes, and a lot of people don't know what I'm working with underneath my clothes. You know, you kind of just get an idea of the shape of my body, and I'm sure you can tell that I am whatever size that I am, and I'm, you know, it's not a secret, but when you're naked, like, there's nothing you can, there's nothing that you can hide anymore. It's there for everybody to see. Well, not everybody, but whoever you're showing it to. Really, it all boils down to how you feel about yourself, right? And I mean, if you have a problem being naked with yourself, then you should try to fix that before you try to fix, you know, being naked around someone else, because that's so much pressure and you don't know how someone else is thinking. But I just want to hammer it into your guys' heads that all of those negative things that you are seeing on your body, all of those negative thoughts that you have about yourself, all of those terrible things that go through your head 1,000 times a day, those same thoughts are not going to be going through your boyfriend or your girlfriend's head, or your wife or your husband or whatever. It's not going to be going through their head. I mean, if I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I am a fat cow. Holy crap. Like, I'm huge. Really, like, oh my God, okay? I have thoughts like that sometimes. I bought a lot of Girl Scout cookies recently. After a row of Thin Mints, you start getting a little depressed, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I might have these thoughts about myself sometimes, but I know that the guy that I'm in a relationship with is not having those same thoughts about me. And you have to remember that. You have to remember that I've mentioned it before, but I mean, no one is as mean to you. No one thinks as negatively about you as you do about yourself. No one thinks all of those terrible things because only you have all those little demons inside of you. Only you can see those dark pits inside of you. I mean, only you really know yourself truly, fully. I mean, no one else can have as strong of an emotion about you as you have about yourself. So it's really a matter of you deciding that I'm gonna be okay with the body that I have. And I'm going to like the body that I have because, you know, just because you're a little extra hairy or you're kind of fat or you're kind of skinny or, you know, whatever your so-called problem is, just realize that that doesn't make or break you as a human being. And if you're in a relationship with someone and you're having trouble, you know, opening up sexually because you feel a certain way about your body and you are, you know, you're apprehensive about really just letting go and, you know, kind of enjoying the moment and not having all these reservations and not thinking about, oh my God, do I look fat in this position? Like, if you're having those sorts of problems, then you really need to focus on accepting your body and accepting yourself the way that you are. If the only reason that you are unhappy with your body is because society has told us that being overweight is ugly, or that having really dark hair on your arms and your legs is not feminine, or you have asymmetrical boobs, I mean, hello, I'm working with like a whole different cup size over here. It's bullshit. But, you know, you need to be more accepting of yourself. And truly the biggest tip I have when feeling confident naked is just knowing that it's okay. You're fine. You don't look like someone on TV, but those people on TV don't look like the people on TV in real life. And I can tell you seriously, if you're not confident in yourself and you are feeling insecure while you are naked and, you know, and you're in a sexual relationship with someone, that is going to have a detrimental effect on your sex life, and it will carry it over into other parts of your relationship. Because I mean, sex is as far as I'm concerned, sex is a really vital part of any relationship. And I mean, not every relationship has to have sex, I guess, but I mean, my relationships have sex because sex is great. If you're of age and totally able to make those kinds of decisions for yourself. You have to remember, okay? Let's say I'm gonna go have sex with my boyfriend for the first time, right? He hasn't seen me naked, none of that. So he's not, you know, I'm not gonna walk into the room looking like me, looking like the girl that he's been seeing for the longest time, and have him assume that underneath all of this, I look like a Jennifer Lawrence or something. You know, just work on remembering that you have one body, it's yours. Love it. No one else is gonna love it. If you don't love it, don't make me go through that whole video again explaining the whole blue and red situation. You know, I hope this video kind of helped you guys out. The only thing that I can really say, I mean, I wanted this to have 10 tips on how to be confident naked, when in reality, I don't want to tell you guys, well, don't eat a big lunch if you know you're gonna get down later. Like, don't do that. It's not about how your body is in that moment. It's just about overall your feeling of, you know, the feeling you have of yourself. I mean, you really have to value yourself. You have to realize that you are worthy, that you are a good person, that you are a good looking person. I mean, everyone's definition of beauty is different, and if someone is that into you and someone wants to be in a relationship with you and have sex with you, then chances are they're not sitting there judging you. Anyway, I hope that helps. See you guys in my next video.